All right. What's up, Erica? Good to see you, sort of in a sense. Hey, so you're having computer issues, but we still need to keep studying for your tryout for the band, okay? So if I remember correctly, because I got your folder, you were supposed to work on the blues scale as well as the pentatonic scales. And again, if I remember correctly, you were supposed to there we go. Let's do work just fine. You were supposed to make sure that when you did it, it was a lot more fluid, like this, instead of okay, which meant that your index finger was supposed to stay on the fifth, and then eight, 5 8, 5 7, 5 7, 5 7, 5 7, 5 8. Okay, that's what it was supposed to be like. All right, now let's go ahead and do all of the pentatonic scale. It should look a little bit like this. Yeah. And then we basically do it over again. All the way through, right? So if you do that over and over and over again, it's going to look a lot faster, and you're going to get a lot faster when the way you do it. When you do it, Erica, a suggestion I have is do it one time around with all downstrokes. Try that one more time. Oh, okay. And then do it all the way down. All the way downstrokes. When you're getting pretty good at that, go back to the top and then do double picking, right? So down, up, or do alternate picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right? Just do something like that. Right? Something like that all the way through will actually be a pretty good exercise for you. And when you feel pretty good about that, go on back and do it again. Now let's double it up. Okay, stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. And then maybe even try a triple. Okay, triples all the way down. Maybe that'll be pretty good too. Okay, but the point is keep working on it. And then when you have that down, try to do all the scales put together and then just connect them like this. Okay, then and then and then stuff like that. Okay, so keep working on that. Make that your thing. Then, if you remember correctly, the blues scale. Okay, blues scale. So the blues scale is going to do the blues scale in the key of A. Right. So we're going to go with the key of A. 5 8 5 7 5 7 5 7 8 5 8 5 8. Down, up, down, up. Okay? All that there for you to take a look at. What else? So that's the blues, kind of going over the blues, and it's kind of going over to pentatonic. All right, the other thing I want to show you is, or tell you, or talk with you about, is the chromatic scale. All right, let's look at the chromatic scale. The chromatic scale, we're going to use a 3-fingered one. Remember, its major purpose is to kind of show you where all the notes are, right? Because what the objective is your teacher is going to want to say, hey man, what's a G, a G minor pentatonic? Well, what's a G major pentatonic? I'm sorry, G major. What's a G major pentatonic? And then what's a minor? Right? The work there, the effort there is this, is that you don't want to be in a position where you just don't understand what the notes are. Okay? Again, you may want to practice this. Every single note it has a sharp or a flat in the middle of it, except for E and F or B and C. Now let me be really clear about that. If I've got E and I've got F, there's nothing in the middle. But if I've got A and I've got B, there's a flat or a sharp in the middle of it. Okay? So E and F, nothing in the middle. B and C, nothing in the middle. Okay? Everything else has a sharp or a flat, again, in the middle of it. If I'm going towards the head of the guitar, all right, that's going to be a sharp. If I'm going towards the body of the guitar, it's a sharp. My brain is just not working, sorry. I'm going towards the body of the guitar, it's going to be a sharp. If I'm going towards the head of the guitar, it's going to be a flat, okay? So what that means is we're going to go E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. So E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Now, if we go the other way, it'll be E, B flat, D, B flat, C, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, E. One more time. E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. The other way. E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, and then E. The super big reason why this is very much important, okay, is that again, you need to know your notes. But let me show you what a chromatic scale. A chromatic scale is going to be using descending notes. So let's pick our root on the 11th fret. I need you to tell me what this note is. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me what this note is, okay? On the 11th fret, 1, 2002, 2003, 2004, 1005. Okay, you either named it a D sharp or an E flat. Doesn't matter which one, right? Because they're both right. It's either a D sharp or an E flat. Okay, if we're doing a chromatic scale, 3-finger chromatic scale on the 11th fret, a D sharp or an E flat, it's going to be 1 string down, 2 frets over. 1 string down, 2 frets over. 1 string down, 2 frets over. Now we're on the G string. Remember, everything is tuned to a perfect fourth, except for G to B, from the G string to the B string. So because that's the case, everything we've done so far, we've gone down 2 notes. But now we're on G to B. We're going to go from G to B. We're going to go down 1 string and over 1 fret now instead of 2. And then we're going to go down 1 string and over 2 frets. Okay, so we've got. Okay, that's a 3-fingered chromatic scale. Now let's look at the ascending 4-fingered chromatic scale. We're going to go right back down to D sharp, E flat. We're going to go one string down, 1 fret over, 1 string down, 1 fret over, 1 string down, 1 fret over, 1 string down, same fret, because it's now G and B. Okay, and then we're going to go down 1 string and 1 fret over. Okay, one more time. That's a 4-note per string chromatic scale that is ascending. All right, so the 3 notes is just like this. That's your 3 notes chromatic scale. The 4-note ascending is going to be like this. Okay, that's your 4-note ascending. Now, let's do descending. Okay, chromatic scale, 4 notes per string, ascending notes. In this case, we started over here on the D sharp or the E flat, and now we're going to start on the high notes for the D sharp or the E flat. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 fret up, one string up, 1 fret over. It's B and G still. Okay, it's B and G still. Am I doing that right? Yeah. So on the high E string, use your 4 fingers like this. 11, 10, 9, 8. Right? Now we're going to go up a string over a fret. Up a string over a fret. That's still B. And the next note is G. So again, since it's 4 notes, we're just going to go up a fret. We're going to go up strings, I mean. Okay, up a string over a fret, up a string over a fret, and then up a string over a fret. There it is. Okay, now for the 5 notes per string, let's go to the 11th fret. Okay, this one's a little bit different. Okay. Almost all of these are going to, because it's 5 notes, almost all of these are going to stack on top of each other. So we're going to go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the E string, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the A string. Down a string, over a fret, and then down a string, same fret. Okay, again, it seems super confusing, and it seems like, and to me, it seems like it's a big step for you to have to learn to really just know your notes. You've just got to know your notes. All right. For instance, if I'm going to play a G major, I got to know that there's a G major here. There's also 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 a G major here. Right? Same thing with F. There's an F here. There's an F here. There's an F here. There's an F here. All those work. Okay? A. You know, A. All that. Okay? So just remember the notes E, F, F sharp G, G sharp A sharp B, C, C sharp D, D sharp E. Or E, E flat D, D flat C, C flat, no, C, B, B flat A flat G, G flat F, and then E. Okay? So there's that. All right? So now, let me kind of give you a little quick different view here. Okay, so again, here is the blues scale. Okay, now what's really great about this little blues solo or blues scale, really any of the scales, are the guitar licks that come with it. And the guitar licks is really that little signature, if you will, that adds a little bit of, I like to say color, adds a little bit of color to what we're doing here. So again, if this is the blues scale, we can do stuff like this. Okay, so we're gonna do this on the 8th fret and the B string, and that high E on the 5th. Okay. So I'm going to slide up on the the 7th to the 8th. So slide up 7A, 5, D string 7, 5th string G, 5th fret G. Okay, let me just pause for a second. All right, cool. Okay, good stuff. Really good stuff. All right, now here's the scale, the pentatonic scale. Okay, and then you can do it again. Okay, do all that. Have fun with that. Be a part of that. That's good stuff right there. Remember the blues solo. Those are things you can do. Here's the scale. All I did was stay inside the notes. Okay, good. Something that I feel as though is very, very important to know. Okay, so again, we're worried about the E strings. If I'm on the 5th fret on the E string, what note is that? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the, you should have said the A note. So this is the A note, right? So whatever the root is on the E string, it's down 2 strings and over 2 frets. They're both A now. They're both A. And then if I, from there, I can go down 2 strings and over 3 frets. Now that's A, and A. Here's the cool thing. If I'm on the E string, right, I now know that since that's E, and that's the E string on the A note, go all the way down to the bottom E string, that's also A. A, 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 A. Let me just... Okay, so A, down 2, over 2, A, down 2, over 3, A, and then I have my high E right here. So, now the cool thing about that is that's the measurement, right? So if I'm on B, down 2, over 2, that's B. Okay, next one is down 2, over 3, that's B. But I also have this E right here. Okay, let's go to G. All G. So that's how you can tell where the roots are based off of the E string. But what about the A string? Cool. It's simple. It's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing, just down a string. So if I'm on A, all I got to do is take everything down a string. Okay, so here's A, or D, 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 D. So A or D. A, D. Okay, G or C. All right, Bravo, B, 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 I'm sorry, C, or F. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Also, while you're at it, I'd really like for you to practice your bar chords, which is going to be going back to your notes and again, trying your hardest to remember what the notes are. Okay, so if I want to play a G7, remember everything is based off of the E major, the E7, the E minor, or the E minor 7, or it's going to be based off of the minor shape, which is a major 7. Okay, so if I'm going to be playing, let's go with A major. Okay, there it is, A major. Let's go up with a B minor. There I am. There's my minor shape. Let's go to C7. Okay, that's my 7 shape. Let's go with a D minor 7. Okay, I'm on the 10th fret. There's my minor 7. Let's go with F major 7. I'm going to take this is the only time, really, sort of, in the E family where I'm going to use a minor shape, okay, underneath the bass note. So this is going to be an F major 7. Okay, a great way to practice this is Something by the Beatles. Okay, that's basically the bars. All right, so remember, G major, G minor, G7, G minor 7, and then G major 7. Okay, easy peasy. You have those notes. If I went too fast, you have those notes. You can always come back. All right, now, A shapes. We have A major, we have A minor, we have A7. We also have, what else? A minor 7. And we have a major 7. Okay, so if I want to play a D chord, a D major, I'd use the A shape. I can change it up to a D minor. How about a D7? How about a D minor 7? How about a D major 7? Which is a little bit like just the two of us. Okay, practice your bar chords. I want those to be second nature for you. Okay, second nature. All right, my friend. I'm going to leave it at that because that's a lot of content and a lot of information, and I don't want to inundate you. So there's your lesson. Keep working on your pentatonic scales. Work on your blues scales. Work on the chromatic scale, which I've already sent you. Know that when they're asking about the chromatic scale, they're really asking you to figure out what the notes are on the guitar neck. Again, remember, every single note has a sharp or a flat in the middle of it all, except for B and C and E and F. Okay? Of course, any questions, let me know. See you next time.